Hello, hello, hello. Just know I am a little out of it because I had just finished walking my dog and it is as hot as fuck outside. And I'm a bit trained. Almost 100 degrees outside. The heat index is like 108. But I need to put some lotion on because my skin is. Texas heat fucking dries the shit out of my skin. And I got this new lotion and I like it because it's not like greasy or liquidy and like it like dries matte, which I really like. I hate when lotions are like super greasy or super heavy. And it smells good. The only problem is that this lotion is kind of expensive. And it's like a itty bitty bottle. I usually don't. I usually forget to put lotion all the time, but like my skin is just so uncomfortably dry right now from being outside. That's the one thing that sucks about like the Texas heat. It like you can literally feel it pull the moisture out of your body, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like you can feel it. It's awful. It's an awful sensation. I see a message. I took off my glasses. Hold on. Chrysalis, hi. What a cute name. How are you? How are you? We're doing commissions today. We're doing a few. We're gonna work on two. We're gonna work on this commission. I'm hoping to finish it today. We're gonna start with the hair because that's like the biggest part. And then we're gonna go into the cat emotes. Fine. What is this? What is what what's the little crown? Sorry, I'm new to YouTube. What's the little crown mean? Is that like your number one chatter? Basically from time. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. I don't really watch streams on YouTube. Well, I do, but I don't chat in them. I'm a lurker, like because I'm always like working and doing stuff when I'm watching streams, so I don't actively chat. So I don't know. I don't know what things are. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. We're gonna make 3 kitties today, and then we're gonna finish the other commission. Nicotine. Let me close all this stuff. Sticker, sticker, sticker. Let's keep that up just in case we need it. We don't need that. Also, sorry on YouTube, y'all don't get music. I don't know how to like set it up where you guys get music and it doesn't save to the VOD. I will try to figure that out. but currently I have no idea how to do that. But I might try another program to like multi-stream because this one's pretty limited. I think there's another one that's free that I want to try out, but I have to do some research. The Nicktoons. All right, let's start off with the hair. So I feel like once I get the hair done, it's gonna look pretty close to done. What shows do I watch? I watch Avatar: The Last Airbender on repeat. um, on YouTube, I watch a lot of Game Grumps. Mm, I haven't watched too many shows recently. I'm trying to think. Like, what's the most recent shit? Oh, Dandadan just came out, season two. I haven't watched season two yet, but I'm going to. Mm, I've heard really good. Yeah, bro, I've watched it like 10 times already. I have a problem. I have a sickness. But it's such a comforting show to watch, except like the last, like the finale is kind of stressful, but everything else is like very like calming to say the least. For me at least. Or maybe like calming's not the right word, but like nostalgic, I would say. Are you excited for the new movie? Uh yes and no. Um I'm it's like one of those things like I'm excited if it's good. But uh I think they it has, maybe not the best track record for movies. But I'm always open to watch it and be surprised. I heard they're coming out with a new Avatar, The Last Airbender, and it's gonna be like I don't know if it was a girl, but it looked like a kid. The blue people Avatar. Oh man, not the blue people. But I hear they're making like a new like series, and I am excited for the new series because Korra was good and bad. Like I feel like Korra had a lot of potential, but I think they dropped the ball a lot, but I don't necessarily blame them because I heard that they had a lot of issues with Nickelodeon and Nickelodeon trying to control the narrative of the show. So I don't blame them completely. And a lot of the critiques I have of the show were critiques that the creators had when creating it. So it's like if Nickelodeon wasn't such like interfered so much, I think it would have like landed a lot better. Avatar Seven Haves. Yeah. I haven't seen too much about it just because like I literally just saw like a thing on it on TikTok. But like I am excited for the show. I will always welcome a new series. Uh but a lot of people say they hate on Korra because she was a woman, and I'm like, that has nothing to do with it. I actually liked her personality. What series? Avatar: The Last Airbender. The issue I had with Korra, I don't. Okay, spoilers for the people who haven't seen it. So, but the episode where she goes on a date with like Bolin, and then she kisses Mako literally while she's on the date with Bolin. Like that made me hate Korra so much, and that was just their writing, like, and like I don't expect people to be perfect in shows because I think flaws bring out a lot of like development that they could have. But the best way I can describe Korra is that she's not someone I would be friends with because I think she doesn't seem to be as empathetic towards people. Like I'm gonna say she is empathetic towards her like her own family. Um, what's the little girl's name? Genevieve or something like that. Genovia. I forgot the name of her, but like the little airbender girl. She cared about her a lot, but I think when it came to literally anyone else in the show, she did not give a fuck about nobody. She treated her boyfriend like shit when she was started to date Mako. She had extreme jealousy issues. Didn't know how to communicate her problems, and it was just like, and like I think obviously part of it has to do with the fact that she's a teenage girl, but like it was really really difficult for me to like her. Like I think her negative qualities were too strong compared to her positive ones. Like I like the fact that she was kind of like a tomboyish girl. Like she was like strong. She wasn't like built like sexy or anything. Like she had like a really strong build and she was like very like, you know, not aggressive but like confident. And like I really, really like that. And I also liked her voice a lot because she didn't have like a super preppy voice. She had like a deeper, more textured voice, and I really, really like that. How do you feel about SpongeBob? Original SpongeBob, 10 out of 10. When the creator of SpongeBob passed away, they changed SpongeBob completely. It is disgusting. I'm gonna be so completely honest with you. The new show is disgusting. I hate it. Like they have some good concepts, but they make it very like iPad kid esque. Like every frame they do like these really ugly faces. Like so SpongeBob is kind of known for having like really memeable faces, right? But the new show is like every freeze frame is like this really distorted face. And at first I was gonna be like, okay, whatever, I just won't watch the new seasons and I'll stick to the old ones, right? But apparently they're going back into the old seasons to like edit it to have that new style. And I absolutely hate it. Like, you don't need a memeable face like every frame. Like that's unnecessary. Like it's very also posture check. But yeah. But I old SpongeBob, original SpongeBob, 10 out of 10. I quote SpongeBob all the time. I love SpongeBob. I don't care that I'm a full grown adult saying that. I love SpongeBob. Old SpongeBob. New SpongeBob in the Kick Rocks. What about Ninja Turtles? Um I never watched Ninja Turtles. I, I think that was something my brother watched, but that was not really something that I watched. It was a cool cartoon. I'm sure it was. I just never saw it really. If I had a nickel for being in a stream when people were talking about SpongeBob today, I would have 2 nickels, which is a lot. We're happened twice. That is kind of weird. You wouldn't think SpongeBob is like a common thing to talk about, but here we are. To be fair, I don't think I've ever talked about SpongeBob on stream before. I have talked about Avatar: The Last Airbender though. So I normally don't add this dodge with people's hair, but because it's kind of like it gives me like very like silver or like champagne vibes, I like to have this little bit of like glow to it. So it's like I don't know. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting. True, my. I was just about to go sleep. Can't just call people bald. Like, am I too something? My hairline and headphone dents are so bad. Oh no. Pretty sure the nickel quote was something else before Phineas and Ferb one came along. Probably, maybe, who knows? The internet is so vast nowadays that it's hard to like. Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint where things came from. Speaking of quotes, you know what bothered me the other day? So there was someone on Twitter that I followed, and I followed them because they had like a lot of cool quotes and stuff. And they would always make these banger tweets that were like actually so fucking funny. And I was like, this is so great. Only to find out they were stealing all of their quotes from this TikToker. And if you ask how I know they were stolen and like these guys' tweets weren't stolen, um, because I saw the TikTok first and then they would copy the TikTok the next day. So yikers. And it will be like all of their TikToks. But I was so disappointed. I'm someone who values humor so much, but like, how you gonna steal jokes, bruh? And passes them off on your as your own. Like, if you just copied it like from like a TikTok, that's fine. Like a lot of people do that, but like when you pass it off as your own, like, oh, you're coming up with it, um that's kind of like weird. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not that deep and I shouldn't care, but I just feel lied to and deceived. Looking for something. But like if like for example that like two Nichols quote, like I feel like that's obvious that like it's from something, which is like totally fine. But like for example, if I quote SpongeBob, I don't have to be like, oh, this is a quote from SpongeBob because so many people know SpongeBob. You know what I mean? But if you quote like a creator on TikTok and they're kind of like a smaller creator too, then I'm a side eye you a little bit. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, yeah, well, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, well, yeah, yeah, On TikTok, I hate the fact that people just be basically posting the same shit as other viral posts and attempt to like also get high views and likes. Yeah, that pisses me off. Well, it doesn't piss me off. It's just like here's the thing. A lot of people like let's say YouTube, right? Like let's say there's like a trend like, oh, let's spend $5,000 on shit from Timu, right? And then another creator does something that's like, oh, we're gonna let chat spend $5,000 on Timu or AliExpress or something. A lot of times, even though it's the same concept, it's different content because there's two different streamers reacting two different ways with two different chats. But on TikTok, people will take the literally word for word and they don't even change it up like a little bit. Like you're just stealing. You're not even crediting. You're just stealing. It's like come up with your own shit, bruh. Like I'm gonna explode. Oh my god, XF. I haven't seen you in such a hot minute. How you doing? Salinas. Yeah, I don't like it when people steal other people's content. And I especially hate it when like they're more boring about it too. Like they're like a worse version of it. Okay. I'm not mad about it. I usually never get upset with like or like weird about like grammar or like misspellings because here's the thing. I grew up with a sister who has dyslexia and my parents are immigrants. So guess what? People in my household don't always spell that great. So I'm just like, as long as I understand what you're saying, I do not give a fuck. And if I don't know what you're saying, I'm gonna be like, what? What do you mean? But I always try my best to understand what people are saying, even if they have like a shit ton of like errors and misquote. You know, here's the thing. I used to be really great at grammar and spelling, but then like my brain stopped working well. So now it's like I misspell shit all the time now. Okay, go see the good night room. Thanks for stopping by. The Gilbert. My wrist hurts. Hold on. Okay. No, you don't think that one. Let's see. Is that good? I need to fix the setting. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Where is settings? Preferences? Interface. Cursor for details. Layer. Use it through blending. There we go. And then we get to draw the little wispies. The most important part of the hair, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. My wrist hurts. It's not even the wrist I'm drawing with. It's the one on the keyboard. Let me see if I have any. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Do you guys like penguins? I do. Big fan. Did you guys see that one documentary with like people filming penguins? And there was like a bunch of baby penguins who got like, well, not baby, but they were young. And they got stuck in like this hole. And there's like this thing that like when you record like nature documentaries specifically, you're not supposed to interfere. So like the whole crew was just watching like these penguins and they knew that they were going to die because they were stuck and they couldn't get out. But like they broke the rule of not interfering and they rescued the penguins. They like made a little like slope for them in the snow so they could get out. And I was just like, thank God. Oh, those poor people. That must have been like so traumatizing. But I'm so glad they got the help. Penguins are cool. They are. They're cute. People start to walk like penguins when they're crowding. That's cute. The tiny lady is back. I like how that got censored. That got auto-mod. Saying tiny lady is forbidden by Twitch. Posture check. No shrimping. I shrimp if I want to. Except now, because you redeemed it, but in general. Can I tell y'all, I like twisted my ankle and then I proceeded to like trip and then I twisted it again. And then I proceeded to twist it like 5 more times. And my ankle is like perpetually just fucked right now. I twist the same ankle like 5 times. And it hurts. Clumsy. I blame Crocs. I wear Crocs and I think they are not made for the world. Crocs have like no traction, okay? Like, and they're like really like large and like cumbersome. So it's like I feel like it's really easy to trip in Crocs. So it's not completely my fault. but it's also not my fault. I have this like pain cream that I really enjoy because it works really fucking well. I have no idea where it is. It's awful. What do you people think about crocodiles? I think they're cool. A little scary, but cool. Very true. Big fat lizard with cool tails. Pretty much. What's your opinion on cows? I see a lot of cows sometimes. As the animal, just bigger dogs. Any other media? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Demi-human? Like a cowgirl? Like anime cowgirl? Like think minotaurs, but as a cow? Hold on, I have to Google. I don't remember what a minotaur is. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen a lot of cow demi-humans. Minnow cow? I don't know what that. I think mini Highland cows are pretty cute, but then your search would be fucked. Is it like super lewd? Definitely. I'd like to steal horse. What do you mean? I've seen cute like cow VTubers. You know, you repeating it doesn't make it any clearer to me. Insecurity now. Now. Let's see. Yes, it is. Ah. Horses are cool. I feel like they're cool in theory, but they're very intimidating creatures, I would say. I once saw some dude was walking with his horse. I live in Texas, so I see a lot of horses, especially in downtown, which is like kind of funny. But because they like make it a thing where you can get like a horse carriage ride, and they have like these giant ass horses. I think they're cool. I think they're pretty. I think, but I don't like the idea of riding a horse. I don't think I would ride a horse. I feel I've ridden a horse once when I was little. Like I went to like a camp once. I got bit by a horse once. Oh no. Did it hurt? But yeah. I feel like it's weird to ride the back of an animal. Like I feel like luckily I wasn't a sentient hence I don't remember. Didn't have consciousness yet. That's so funny. And I can say the horse's meat is cool and soup. No, don't eat the horse. No. Diabolical, bro. I also got my pinky jammed in a door. I remember that. I've done that a few times. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. I hate drawing pupils on eyes because I always feel like I do them wrong. And then I struggle for like the next like 10 minutes. I don't want to know about horse feet. I don't want to know. I have no plans on ever consuming horse meat. Have you ever heard of Inside Job? I've heard of a Inside Job. I don't know if like for crime, but if you're talking about anything else, I don't know. It was an adult anime show that unjustly got canceled by Netflix. No, I have not heard of it. You know what's a good show that got canceled after the first season? Wayne. It was on Amazon Prime. It was such a good show and it got canceled. And I'm like actually upset about it. Hydrate. I'm no longer gonna read the comments about eating horse. I'm just gonna say that. Ugh. But I will drink water. But like Wayne was such a good show. I'm like, some people are saying that it was like what would happen if like Batman was like broke. And that like made me laugh. Although it has nothing to do with Batman. It just made me laugh. You should watch the show, even if it's only one season, because it's that good. Compact, it's not that I believe it's unbelievable. I know it happens and I know it's done, and I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it, but I just said that I don't want to talk about it. So, I have no opinions about hornets. My family's allergic, so I kind of like don't fuck with them, but like I apparently don't have an issue with them. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more shading on the ears just because they look a little plain compared to everything else. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush, I think. I'm pretty happy with the face. Okay, all we need is basically all of the leather and gold, and then the table. Let's do the table first because I think that would be easiest. At least I hope. I might have to re-download my wood brushes. Oh, there's this brush that's so good, but I can't afford it. It's 200 gold and I only got 160. Change. Fire, snow, rain, cloud, electric bubbles, wood. And all my wood brushes are broken, except maybe this one? Nope, that's broken. Friendly reminder to back up all your files. Because if you're an idiot like me and accidentally delete them all, you don't have to go through this process of having to reinstall everything. I'm curious what this looks like. I feel like I cannot use that. Hmm. What are you hmm? Duck. What? Messages for missed calls. You still slept with my best friend. I think I remember what Inside Job was. Was it like that detective guy? I think the voice actor for like Bob's Burgers was in it. This. This. Okay, I think that is good. Okay, we're gonna try to see if we can make this plate look gold-esque. I might need a reference though, because I've never done a plate. Hmm. Oh, we could do like a matte gold. That might be interesting. This like this cute plate with like scalloped edges. I should have done something like that. I mean, like, I probably still could if I erase everything. But, Look at this cute ass plate. Gotta go make my life complicated and shit. Ugh, my wrist hurts. Waffle. Waffles would be good right now. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. My wrist hurts too much, so I'm gonna stop drawing for now and end the stream here. Posture check. I am sitting up straight just for you for the last 3 seconds of the stream. Alright, thank you guys for coming to my stream. We'll come back on Monday. Yeah, milk. Bye, everyone. Bye.